What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Pokemon TCG. Today we're building ourselves another expanded deck. Now, I know in the past we have worked on a fire expanded deck, which will be similar to what we're doing today. Getting Heated, this was our original fire deck that we built. It was an old deck idea, throwing in some Jirachis and different stuff like that. Well, stuff I tried, but it never really worked well. If you guys remember a couple weeks ago, we actually, just to pull the deck, we got ourselves the Reshiram and Charizard GX deck. We played around with it. It's okay, it works nicely, but I think we can make this deck even stronger. And that's what we're going to be doing today, is basically rebuilding this deck as something that works. That at least I think will work, that will work a little bit better for us as far as expanded goes. First things first, we're going to get rid of this reset stamps. Can't use that in expanded. We're also going to get rid of the energy spinner. This is just search for basic energy and put it into your hand. I mean, it's not terrible. It's not terrible. It's an easy way to get some energy, so it might work. The fire crystal, putting energy from your discard pile into your hand, is kind of nice, because we can be using the giant hearth. We discard a card and we can pull 2 energy. But doing that, we can discard fire energy. Now, while that is all nice and dandy, the fire crystal is really the only thing to bring that back. So we're going to drop that. We're also going to drop the Great Potion here. We're going to drop two of our Pokegears. Quick Balls are going bye-bye. Tag Calls can stay, I think. Green's Exploration. If you have no Pokemon with abilities in play, search for 2 trainer cards. None of these have abilities. I don't think I'm keeping... We're going to drop these guys for now, and we'll reconsider where we're going. Also, do we have any special fire energy? I don't think that we do. We don't. I just wanted to check. And be sure there was no special fire energy. There isn't. Alright, so... I'm going to take a second here and throw some cards in here, and then I'll show you guys what I did. Alright. I have something that I think may work. This will be just like typically with the Pikarom deck. We used it, I'm continually, even now, I'm still tweaking it as we go. So 13 energy to start it off with. As far as Pokemon go, Charizard and Braxton, and then Reshiram and Charizard, still 2 and 1 as they originally were. Also throwing in here Cinderace V and Cinderace V Max, just to get that in there. Max Pyro Ball doing 170 damage and burning them. Pretty powerful, especially stacked up against Flare Strike, as well as Brilliant Flare. Just that similar damage to just give us additional Pokemon. We only have a total of 4 basic Pokemon in this deck, which might be what harms this deck, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes and see what we can work with there. So trainer cards, this is typically where all of my stuff comes from. We have 4 Crushing Hammers, 2 Field Blowers, 3 Max Elixirs, 2 Pokegears. These Pokegears will probably be the first things to go to add in more Pokemon. But as far as fire Pokemon to go, I don't really know what I want other than maybe putting in like a Ninetales. Might be something there, which I might even do that depending on how I feel that we get to the end of this. Pokemon Catchers, some Professor's Letters, the Switches, Tag Calls, Giant Hearth. I put in Blacksmith, which Blacksmith you attach 2 energy cards from your discard pile to one of your Pokemon. We're using the Stadium card to try and discard energy. I think that's a good way to do it. We have Boss's Orders here, 2 of them. We have 4 Cynthias, a Cynthia and Caitlyn. So this, play the supporter card, and you put a supporter for a card from your discard pile into your hand. Basically an easy way to get either Blacksmith back or Wielder back. You can also discard another card, so discard energy alongside pulling out Blacksmith, draw 3 cards. Then we're leaving in Green's Exploration, play it, and none of our Pokemon have abilities, and it allows us to draw 2 trainer cards. I don't believe Cinderace Cinderace does have an ability. Cinderace does have an ability. Is it active Pokemon or Pokemon in play general? If you have no Pokemon in play, but once it evolves into its VMAX, it doesn't have an ability. So that's good to keep in mind there. So that we might drop that as well. Then, of course, Mallow and Lana switching, just a free switch, but then you can also discard 2 to heal damage. Easy way to get some energy in there. And then Wielder, of course, attach up to 2 energy from your hand to one of your Pokemon, draw 3 cards. And then Muscle Bands instead of the Vitality Bands. I think these will do a little bit better. So, that is the deck for now. I think it's actually, you know what, we are going to do it. We're going to drop 1 Pokegear. You guys might go, oh, Chandler, this is a terrible idea. But I think it'll work. We're going to throw in Ninetales here. We could actually do multiple Ninetales if we need to, but for now I'm going to stick with 1. I don't... the name of the deck is just Reshiram and Charizard Expand. We have the orange Ice Charizard coin. I'm not sure if I have another coin that I'd really want to put to play for it other than a Score Bunny. If there's a Cinderace coin, I'd throw that on here, but I just don't have it. Deck box, we are of course using the Reshiram and Charizard deck box, and then for card sleeves, we're using the Energy Spectrum card sleeves from the most recent toolkit, just because it looks really cool. Well, let's go ahead and jump into an expanded game and see how it works. Where is it at? Where is it at? Well, now we have to find it because I didn't favorite it. There it is. Cool. Here we go. Quick find. Quick find. All right, we're gonna Psychic, a Dark, Fighting, and Dragon type deck from them. They're gonna go ahead and call it a coin flip here. We'll go ahead and go first. We're gonna go ahead and take a mulligan. So are they, which is really good. So the difficult thing with having so few Pokemon is if we don't draw any Pokemon, we're screwed. We're gonna give multiple mulligans, which is actually a really interesting deck that I'd like to try at some point. I played against someone today who they had no energy in their deck. The only thing they had in their deck was Magikarp and Wailord Tag Team, and then a ton of Robo things that each have 30 HP on it, and it was pretty incredible. They really pissed me off because they immediately won. So I'd be really interested to try out a deck like that where you only have 1. So with this, we have no idea. I didn't put the town map in here. Okay, they've just given up. Cool. Guys, we've won. This deck is a winner. This deck's a winner. We didn't put town map in here. Town map isn't necessary, but town map helps me early on figure out if I need to play a certain way. I'm going to stick without town map. You guys let me know your thoughts on town map, yay or nay, in the comment section. Alright, is this the same person? No, this person doesn't have dragon. I wasn't looking at names last time, I was only looking at typings. Alright, they're gonna go ahead and go first here. That's fine. First try we pulled Charizard and Braxton. We have Wielder, but we have no energy, so we'll probably immediately play Cynthia. We could also put the Stadium Nav in here. To get that unknown, once before your turn, if the Pokemon is on your bench, you may discard Pokemon, and if you do, draw a card. Why? What is their? What? I don't know what their gimmick is. I don't know what their gimmick is. Do they have? Is there an unknown that, or is there a card that if you have so many cards, so many things in your discard pile? I've played against someone before who had a card that if you had at least X amount of tool cards, Pokemon tool cards in your discard pile, and you use this attack, it was either you win or you do a ton of damage. I can't remember. It was a while back. This person right now is trying to set up their Shaman EX. Please ban Shaman EX. I say that as someone who regularly uses Jirachis and Scoop Up Nets. During this turn, Pokemon's damage attacks do 10 more damage. Why? They have something that they're doing. So they tried to scoop it first and they failed. They tried to super scoop it and they failed. What did you just play here? Put 1 more damage counter on your opponent's poison Pokemon between turns, that's fine. They have the floating rock so they can leave. They played another Shaman EX. I hate gimmick decks. I hate gimmick decks. I don't know what the gimmick is yet because I don't think they've pulled the gimmick card yet. I say that as someone who I would love to build some gimmick decks. If you guys have a deck list or can link me some in the comment section, I would love to do a deep dive into some gimmick decks and show them off on the channel if you guys know of any. But it's like people who their like first turn is like 5 minutes, which just sucks for me right now for these types of videos, because it's when I'm trying to like test out decks. And I know that there is just a test deck feature that you can do, but I feel like it's not as interesting to test it against an AI versus like an actual person with, you know, meta decks. But then you just end up against people using gimmick decks. Cool. So go ahead and poison me. We might just concede and move on to the next person here. We might just concede and move on to the next person here, because this like isn't fun. It's not fun. Yeah, they're gonna scoop up. I'm just, yeah. You win. You win. You win. You win. I'm just not. It's not fun. I should have looked at their deck list to see what their gimmick card was, but that's just not fun. And that's the thing with the Magic card. Like, it was an 18-minute game, and I just stayed in it because I was like, I mean, I guess, but I was like, how do you have fun sitting here for 18 minutes and doing that? I mean, if you do, good for you, I guess, but I don't see the fun there. They have the Hidden Fates deck box. The dream is to get some Hidden Fates. There's a rumor that the Hidden Fates is going to be reprinted a little bit at the end of this year, around September. I say that's the end of the year. It's not the end of the year. That would be amazing, though, if Hidden Fates got reprinted. That's from your discard pile. I wish. Why couldn't we get the Wielder? The Wielder would be great there. It's fine. We'll take Cynthia. We can't play a support card this round, but it would have been helpful for next turn because we had the Professor's Letter. I might still Professor's Letter and go ahead and throw an energy on there so that we can also attack this turn. I got Skyfield. Skyfield, to me, anytime I see that, I just immediately assume, oh, okay, we're playing against a Shaman EX deck. Yeah. As soon as I see Skyfield, I just assume it's Shaman EX time. But if they reprint it, I hope they do the Elite Trainer boxes. I don't know if they will. No, let's get rid of that. let's not do that anymore. I don't know if it will include. I'm not gonna Professor's Letter now that I say that. Yeah, because we get energy easily. Let's go for a heads. Cool. 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 So, what was I gonna say? I don't know if they'll reprint Elite Trainer boxes. They're gonna be 10s. There's gonna be a ton more 10s out. But I don't know if they'll do Elite Trainer. Another Skyfield. I don't know if they'll do another Elite Trainer box. I really hope that they do. And I know that may suck to some people who have like been hoarding them and have been keeping them because they're expensive. I don't mean hoarding them, collecting the Elite Trainer boxes and holding on to them as they are expensive. You can sell an Elite Trainer box, like a new one, for a lot of money. And I just want one to open it because I want that sweet deck box. I want the sleeves. I want the glass. I'm blanking on the words, but of the card of the birds. I'd really like to get it. I don't know if I ever will. It depends on if they end up printing it or not, I suppose. Let's see here. What do we want to do here? I think we go ahead and get Flare Strike set up as quickly as we can. I think getting Flare Strike set up is the best move here. We actually have a Wielder here, so actually next turn we can wield, which would be really, really nice. On top of that, I'm going to go and grab this, go ahead and put this onto Cinder Ace here, just so Cinder Ace is my backup boy. This attack does 10 damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon, which is none. Why did I do 30 damage last time? Did they have a weakness to fire? They must have a weakness to fire. Alright, we'll go ahead and do... Oh no, it's 10 more damage. It's 10 more damage for each damage counter. Guys, it's late. Trying to decide out... They had 3. They have at least 3 Skyfields. I love it. I love it. Hopefully we pull an energy, so that way I can place an energy on Reshiram and Charizard, and then use the Wilder to put the 2 onto Cinderace. It's not what we end up pulling. So we still have 7 in there. We do have VMAX. I was like, I do need to check and see if VMAX is in here. Is it worth it? Is it worth it to get a kill right now and take from that, or to go ahead? I think what we're going to do is I'm going to place 1 energy, and then hope we end up pulling something next. We pull energy next turn. I think that's what we're going to do here. That's what we're going to do here. We're not going to be able to attack next turn anyways. We'll take a Pokemon catcher, maybe energy? A Max Elixir. Max Elixir actually could work as well. Because if Max Elixir, if we have something we can set up Cinderace, and we can use Marnie instead. And do some setups there. No weakness. Victory. Cool. Yeah, guys, I get that your gimmick isn't getting set up, so you have to leave. You're like, oh no, my gimmick didn't work. Let me go ahead and concede, which is totally fair, totally fair. Can I play against like a normal deck so we can really like hang out and see how this deck works? Because like so far, like the couple things we've gotten, it's been nice. I feel like we set up quicker than with the original way this deck came to us. I meant to hit heads. I always hit heads and I hit tails. Oh well, I still get to go first. That's what I wanted to do. Cool. So we're gonna take. Oh, cool. They didn't have a basic Pokemon either. Let's see. No, we're gonna take a mulligan. Hopefully not too many mulligans. They have a Squirtle box, but a Psychic coin. We'll see how that ends up shaping up for us. Alright, Ninetales was who we pulled. We have the Blacksmith. Blacksmith isn't great. Wilder is who we need. Wilder's who we need right now. Because Max Elixir doesn't even work for us. Because it only does benched Pokemon. It only does benched Pokemon. So it's not solid for us. What we need to pull is Cynthia. Cynthia would be a good pull for us right now. Or the Wilder. Wilder would also be a good pull for us. So they're going to go and pull a Stadium card, some special energy. They did get rid of their other Guzma, which is that's fine since I don't have any basic Pokemon. They may be looking to take me out right now. We're weak to water, so they won't. This Tactus 30, yes, we need to kill Spiritomb before it kills me. Because it does 30 more damage for each damage on this Pokemon, so if they get themselves all the way up to... Do they attack this turn? Oh, shoot. Did they kill me this turn? Did they kill me this turn? Yikes. What a good setup. What a solid setup. What a... Guys, these people out here are not looking. They're not looking for a fair fight. They're looking to win. Alright, this will be the last one either way. Because I don't want this video to be too long. I think we had a decent idea. We've already won with it multiple times. I hit no, I meant to hit yes, it's fine. The draw that we were the person who just immediately conceded, that technically counts as a win. So we've won twice with the deck already. Alright. We got our boys. We got the Wielder as well. We are going second, which means we can immediately ooh, this is good. This is really good for us. What does it say? Pokemon GX that have no damage counters on them have no abilities. That's fine. That's fine, Mimikyu, as long as I can still fight you. Putting Dragapult out. We do have a Pokemon catcher, so we are going to try and get Dragapult out into the fight as quick as we can. They're going to scoop up Mimikyu so they can get their Jirachi out here so that way they can make a wish. Make a wish. They're going to put 10 damage on me. This is going to be an interesting deck to see how it really works here. It might give me some ideas for updates to my Dragapult deck. Chaotic Swell, absolutely. Chaotic Swell is what I have in my Dragapult deck as well. That's what I have working on. We pulled our Cinder Ace VMAX. So go ahead and attach those there. Go ahead and draw some cards. Let's go ahead and see if we can get Dragapult out here to fight. We cannot. You are weak, though, so I think this does KO. Yeah, maybe. Because we have damage counters on us. Thanks for putting the damage on us. You made my outrage slightly stronger. So he's actually going to go ahead and come in with Dragapult. Interesting. I mean, yeah, evolution, but you're just going to do 60 damage, which is actually going to make me pretty strong. I don't even care that you've changed me here. Oh, I was going to say the likelihood that we don't get energy is low, but we didn't. But we did get Cynthia, so that's fine. We'll play Cynthia. I think we may throw our Giant Hearth out there just to get rid of Chaotic Swell. So he's going to do 60 damage to us. He's actually going to switch to Jirachi first. With the Escape Board, so that way he can leave with Jirachi. Pulls another Marnie. Can't use it this turn. But we have to use it next turn. And he's going to go ahead and do 60 damage to us. So we have to do some quick math here. So we do basically 100 damage with that. That's 100 damage. Or we do 230 damage. Or if this has at least 3 extra energy cards attached to it, in addition, this does 100 more damage. That would be the way to kill this thing this turn. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Let's go ahead and attach energy. Let's go ahead and Cynthia here. We know they're going to Marnie next turn because they pulled it. And that is A and okay with me. That's both A and okay. Let's tag call here. Just to get... I don't know if I want them on my bench. The likelihood that they don't... The likelihood that they don't Marnie, we'll grab that. Let's go into Max Elixir here. If they don't Marnie, actually Blacksmith would be the way to go next turn. Pokegear... They're probably going to Marnie. That's fine. 230 damage, though. I think that's the way we need to go here. And we can't attack next turn because they're going to kill me 30 to 100. No, they actually don't kill me next turn. I don't think. If my math is correct, they don't kill me. Trying to think. Oh, they're going to Marnie. No matter what, they're going to Marnie here. So I'm trying to think what it'll depend on what we end up in our hand. Ooh. Boss's order is Rainbow. The Rainbow Secret Rare. Very nice. I had a full art Cynthia as well. Sweet. There's Marnie. So let's see what our hand looks like. Cinderace VMAX, which is nice. If we had Cinderace. A switch card is actually solid because Reshiram can't attack. Reshiram and Charizard can attack this next turn. If we pull a Wilder and we go ahead and make Ninetales able to attack, that's the only way Ninetales is able to attack. We pull Cynthia. I think no matter what, we switch here. We attach energy, and then we Cynthia. I think this absolutely has to be the play here. Actually, since they left play, and it's just can't use Flare Strike. I misread that, guys. I'm a little stupid sometimes. We're gonna put you up on the bench. Go ahead and retreat to you. Just outrage. He actually kills us with that, but we do take 3 prize cards here. So hopefully... Blacksmith, perfect. Perfect. Blacksmith is what we needed. Blacksmith is what we needed to make some plays happen. Hopefully he doesn't have any energy in his hand. Although if he ends up having another Marnie, that could hurt us. He only has to do 50 damage to us, though. And he has the ability to do 30 damage to us. If he has another Dragapult VMAX, which might be what he's pulling right here with his mysterious treasure. I only have 1 VMAX myself for Dragapult, so I'm trying to get 2, but they're so expensive, and they honestly, it's a fun card. I really like the card. It's not the best card. It really isn't, but it's so expensive. Dragapult VMAX, absolutely. So they are going to go ahead and take out our Reshiram this turn. We only need to take out 2 of their Pokemon. We only need to take out 2 of their Pokemon. They haven't played a supporter card yet, because... What dealt 10 damage? Oh, he played another... He's going to go ahead and scoop up probably one of these. No, Mimikyu. Interesting, that's what he's scooping. Interesting that he scooped Mimikyu. So he just didn't want it? Making room for another Pokemon, maybe another Jirachi? I figured he was going to scoop up a Zigzagoon so that way he could put damage counters. If we survive, I think we go in with Reshiram and Charizard. We Blacksmith to get 10 onto him. We can actually 200 damage, which won't kill. 200 damage won't kill. Solid. We knew the kill was coming there. We knew that kill was coming. Actually, we could Ninetale Shapeshifter. If these guys were only 50 HP, that might be the play, so that way we could max Phantom. But his max Phantom will kill me the next turn, so that's not the play. Not the play. Not the play. Go ahead, Blacksmith. Go ahead, attach 2 HP there. Cool. A cool. 40 damage, nothing too exciting, but the 230 on top of that still won't kill. But we might outrange. If we outrange and we're doing 140, we're doing 170 damage. 170 damage might be something. They're actually switching to their other... Ooh, smart. Oh, never mind. Okay. I was like, they're switching to their other VMAX. No, their other VMAX doesn't have... I'm sorry, what was that? What was that trainer card? Or that tool card? I don't... If this card is attached to one of your Pokemon, discard it at the end of your opponent's turn. If the Pokemon this card attached to is your active Pokemon and takes 180 or more damage from an opponent's attack, put 10 damage counters. Yikes! Yikes, oh yikes. So instead we have to see if we can kill, we would draw. We would draw is what we do. Actually, you have 160 damage. Guys, we win! I just realized we win. We boss his orders. We boss his orders for the win. We boss his orders for the win. That was a close one. Guys, that was great. I like this deck. This deck works. I think this deck still, of course, will always need work. There's some tweaking that can be done. We never use Cinderace. I'd like to use Cinderace. I think Cinderace would be very interesting to use. Just in this game, we just couldn't make it happen. But maybe in future games we can make it happen. There is that full stat block for you guys. Yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please let me know in the comments down below. Be sure to come back next week for some more Pokemon TCG. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.